Hey everybody, this video here is going to be about wild amaranth. Now in the picture that you just seen, that is actually some wild amaranth that I found. Now you're not really gonna expect where I found it. I didn't find it walking out in the woods or on a trail or anything like that. I actually found it at a nursery. Now it was growing in a pot with a flower, and I pulled the flower out and just took the wild. It was worth it. You know, I've been looking for wild amaranth for pretty much the whole warm since springtime. I've been looking for it. I haven't been able to find it, so I'm actually going to show you it and tell you a little bit about it. Now this is the amaranth that I found, otherwise known as pigweed. Some farmers call it that, and I actually identified it because I seen a video on the news about this invasive weed that farmers can't even kill with the strongest weed killer, and it was a wild amaranth, and I thought it was kind of funny because you can eat every part of it. Now, for those of you guys that don't know about amaranth, amaranth was actually harvested by ancient peoples for thousands of years. It is more nutritious. This weed right here is more nutritious than a lot of the stuff that you can grow in your garden. And people spend most of their time fighting it and spraying chemicals on it, and it's natural, one of the most natural things that you can grow. That's easy to grow. I mean, they grow on roadsides, and you can harvest the seeds just like you would grain, and actually make a type of flour. They make flour out of the grains, and you can use them as popcorn and stuff like that. And the leaves you can actually eat just like veggies, like spinach. As a matter of fact, in India and Asia, amaranth is a staple. I mean, they love it over there. A lot of people eat it there, so it's weird we treat it as a weed where we have to fight it. Now this one right here actually looked like it had some fertilizer on it. There's these little round balls and stuff in here. I don't know, I think it's some type of fertilizer, so I'm actually not going to be eating the leaves on this bigger one. I'm just going to be using these seeds for growing it in my garden next year, and I'll basically harvesting the seeds. But I looked around. Once I found this one, I knew that they must have had a palm tree that came in from Georgia or Florida or something like that, and had this wild variety of amaranth in it, and the seeds were spread out. So I actually found, this was the only one I found. I looked around and there was this little weed growing in a crack pretty close to this one right here, and this is a baby version of that. So I pulled it out by the roots, and I'm actually going to be planting that here in my garden, so that way I can have some fresh wild amaranth leaves. And this is it right here. If you guys want to identify it, I kind of identified the tips of the leaves. They don't come to a point. They kind of make like a little U shape, like something nibbled off the tips, but that's how it is. I'm still trying to identify the exact species of this kind. Amaranth, there are over 70 species of amaranth in the genus Amaranth family, and none of them are poisonous. They're all edible. So if you guys ever find any wild amaranth growing, go ahead and Google it, look it up, try to make sure you have what you have. And this stuff, I mean, you can eat it. It's a superfood and a super weed, and I love it. So I'm actually gonna be harvesting some of these seeds, and maybe next year, if you guys want any of the seeds, I'll include them in my seed giveaway. So. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Please comment and subscribe, and give me a thumbs up if you liked it. And even though this video it says eat your weeds, I'm actually going to eat a little leaf off this little one. So I want to try what these little ones taste like. That's great. That's better than my lettuce I got sitting over here. Lettuce is bitter. So thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one.